You got barbecue for yours? Let me drop these nuggets real quick. So I have a question for y'all. If you're bold enough, now, be nice in the comments, but if you're bold enough, we have a little fun today. But I want to ask y'all, starting out, the subconscious and conscious. Y'all know we're always talking about the voice, right? The little, we all have it. You know, we might joke about it, and I think we were joking actually recently. We all kind of came together and realized we all talk to ourselves, or a lot of us. Remember, Dana? That's right, Eugene. Thank you, Douglas. But yeah, y'all, remember the conscious and subconscious though, right? We all hear that voice of reason, right? Or God, or that, whatever you want to call it. You know, back in the day we watch movies, it's like the little angel on your shoulder and the devil on your shoulder, right? But we've all been able to say that little voice of some sort, right? Right. Me too, 12-7. I told y'all I have TED Talks every morning in the shower. When I pray and talk to God, it turns into a TED Talk. Oh God. But anyway, so the reason I bring that up, y'all, just acknowledge that though. First and foremost, acknowledge that you do have a conscience, right? Sometimes you hear that thing that tells you, no, I probably shouldn't go down that way, but you do it anyway, right? Hey, something told me. I know we all said that, right? My gut, something told me. Something told me, right? Or when you are facing a big decision, right? You're going inward first. You're having all these thoughts. What do we tend to do? Reach out to somebody to help us untangle that thing, right? My brother, we dissect some stuff sometimes. Kobe, hop on the phone, right? We talk it out. But at first, you're already dealing with that voice in your head first, that first conscious, subconscious. So I'm bringing that up to talk about how we have to make sure that thing is tight and right. Yeah, that's right, 12-7. I've plenty of times when I didn't follow my intuition. Ooh, I hate that. Don't y'all hate when you look back? Knock on wood. I hate when that happens. When you look back and you're like, ooh, I should have listened to my, whatever that was. We've all had that, right? Where you just like, golly, talk to you soon. Yeah, that's right, Angel. That's those affirmations we've been talking about, right? Talking to yourself, right? We gotta talk to ourselves first, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why we joke about that, right? And be like, oh, she was talking to herself. Man, I talk to myself all day. I talk to God all day. I live by myself. Who else I'm gonna talk to? Pino and Maddie, they listen to me all day about my little things. I bet they so smart though. I bet they got a super amazing IQ. But anyway, y'all, so we're going somewhere with that. Y'all, a few people didn't answer. Thank y'all. Y'all were saying though, I think for the most part, everyone is kind of in agreement that how it's delivered is important, right? And Colby was the first to admit that her delivery is sometimes off. So my question to you guys, I'm gonna ask you, here we go with the fun stuff. That voice, how do we strengthen that voice? Because remember, I wanted y'all to tap into the voice wherever it is, right? 12 says that he talks out loud, right? So we're vocalizing it. I like that, 12-7. You're pretty much setting those boundaries. Like, hey, just tell me the truth. I can handle it. So think about it though, y'all. Subconscious and that conscious brain, like I said, you're thinking it, you're creating it. But I want to ask you, how do we strengthen that voice? Does it change over time due to experiences? Like for me, I've learned how not to worry as much because of certain things I've gone through, so I can talk myself down, right? I can hear that voice saying, Dana, don't do it, Dana, don't. You feel me? I've learned, right? I've strengthened that voice. So how do we strengthen that voice? And the reason I'm asking y'all that is because that voice is what gets us to that next step, right? Every single day. Hey, Richard Pate, come on in, right? That's that, right? When we're about to make whatever moves, right, Kobe? If you're about to choose this program, you've gotta be able to hear that voice, right? You've gotta be able to have that conversation. You can bring someone home and your family's real nice. You're so crazy. Thank you, Richard. Give the voice validation, acknowledgement of divine intervention. I love that, Raleigh. Up. Give the voice validation, acknowledgement of divine intervention. The reason I'm asking that, y'all, that voice has to be strong though, right? Repetition, throat chakra, if you ever heard of that. Ooh, I don't know about that, 12-7. Let me stop. This is a Christian show, and I'm like, this ain't no Christian show. Like, what is that? Throat chakra. You know my brother over here, 12-7. Anyway, y'all, so back to, so why do we procrastinate? I knew this is my channel people who I know aren't as black and white as I am. Try to say